welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am jumping on the anti-haul bandwagon train. But a few of you have actually asked me to do these as well. I know some of these anti-hauls can get really negative, some of them can be really helpful and positive, so I just kind of wanted to put one out and hopefully maybe it will help you guys decide if you want to buy these upcoming products, because let's be honest, there are so many makeup products that come out every single day. And if you're an average Joe, you cannot afford to purchase all of them. And I feel like a lot of people have a hard time deciding like, oh, which one should I buy? And it can get a little overwhelming. So that's kind of where I think these anti-hauls really help. And I just want to say all of the products I'm going to talk about in this video, if it's something you want to buy, if it's something you have, if you disagree with me, that is totally okay. Because that's the beauty of the makeup industry, is everyone has different preferences, everyone has different skin, different things catch everyone's eyes differently. So I'm just going to be telling you kind of my thought process of why I'm not going to be purchasing some of these items. So yeah, let's get into it. If you see me looking down, I have my laptop in front of me just so that way I can look at the products to help describe. I'll also put pictures up for you guys as well so that way you can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so first product I want to talk about is the Too Faced White Chocolate Bar Palette. It is available right now, and I have decided that I will not be purchasing this. Now, as with almost every single item in this anti-haul, like I love Too Faced. I have a lot of products that really work for me that I really like. I actually had a few Too Faced products on my Christmas list this year, so it has nothing to do with the brand. It's just the product, and I'm looking at it and it's pretty, but some of the colors in there that are kind of like wild cards are ones that I just won't use. I mean, I don't know, that lavender color that's labeled Lavender Cake, that's kind of interesting. I don't have anything like that in my collection, but the green is just an odd tone. And I don't know, some of the pinky colors and browns, I just feel like I have them all. I don't know, it's something that it's not pulling me towards buying it. It is $49, so to buy an expensive makeup palette, I have to absolutely love it. And this one I just didn't, so I'm gonna pass on it. Also, I wanna say, like, comment down below if any of the products I mentioned, if you are gonna buy, and let me know why. I wanna hear kind of the opposing side of someone who really likes or really wants to purchase some of these products. So yeah, if you hear me talk about a product that you're gonna buy or you have bought, let me know what you think, let me know why you bought it, because I like to hear both sides. So next, I will go ahead and talk about the Chocolate Gold Palette by Too Faced. Now this one was harder to pass on for me. I don't know, I'm just more drawn to this palette. I love that green color in the top corner. I think that pinky magenta color is really awesome, but it just looks like there's an awful lot of metallic shades in this palette, which I don't know, metallic shades are kind of a special occasion. I don't like to wear them all the time. I do think they look beautiful on the lid, but it's just not something that I know I will use a lot. And again, for $49, just to pay for those two colors, I'm just passing on it. Next, let's talk about some KKW, Kim Kardashian West Beauty. And she is going to be coming out with like a duo package. It's the Ultra Light Beam highlighters and glosses. Now it comes with one of each. The highlighters are a loose pigment and the glosses are a shimmery gloss, and the colors do match. Now the duos are gonna cost $32 a pop, so for both products, which for KKW Beauty is actually not too bad. The reason I'm passing on this is just because I don't know what I think about Kim Kardashian West coming out with her makeup. I just feel like the contour sticks left a really bad taste in my mouth for her as a brand, as a makeup company, because she charged so much for them and you got so little product. Like, I know this is a dead horse, but I don't know, after that I'm just like, ugh, I don't really want to support somebody that is just marking the crap out of their makeup so they can make even more money. Let's be honest, Kim Kardashian is rich. She has a lot of money. She has a lot of different businesses. So for her to come out with a makeup line that is so marked up, I'm like, oh, come on. Like, I don't know. It just seems a little greedy to me. Like I said, comment down below if you have an opposing opinion. I want to hear the other side, but yeah, as gorgeous as the colors are, I won't be purchasing the Ultra Light Beam highlighters and glosses. Next, I want to talk about a product by Kat Von D. She is releasing a Metal Matte Mini Palette. I think they said something like December 12th is when it's coming out. But basically, this palette is pretty much half of the Metal Matte palette. So it's like a mini version. The colors that are on the right side of the original Metal Matte that came out last year. This was a really hard pass for me because these colors are right up my alley. I think it's really cool how she kind of included a matte and a shimmer that goes with each other, you know what I mean? I think this palette is really going to appeal to a lot of people, especially beginners. If you're like, ugh, I don't know what kind of shimmers to pair with mattes. And you can also interchange all the colors too. I really like the colors. I like that they have kind of like a yellow light color with a very light color. Then you have your darks. You have something for the crease. I don't know. This just looks like an awesome palette. However, the reason I'm passing on it is because I have so many shades of all of these colors, and I just feel like I have the Modern Renaissance, which I think has similar tones. I have my Coastal Scents palette that I created, and I included a lot of colors like this, which if you're like, what's Coastal Scents? I'll link that video. I have a whole video on how I created my palette and everything like that. I'll link that down below. And the shimmers, I actually feel like have very similar colors in this Blink BoxyCharm collab palette that I got in a BoxyCharm. They're very similar. So for my personal collection, it just doesn't make sense to purchase this palette. I didn't mention the price. It is going to be $39, which I don't know. It's definitely like high-end price, but it's not crazy. So, but anyways, I'm passing on that one. Next, let's talk about the Becca Light Waves highlighter palette. It is going to be $34, and it has two of their best-selling shades in there, which is Moonstone and Prismatic Amethyst, which is the lighter shade, and then the purple. The middle shade is a brand new shade. It's called Pink Sapphire, which that's kind of the only one in the trio that I don't think I would use. I really want to try Moonstone, and I really want to try the Prismatic Amethyst. However, the fact that it's limited edition, for me personally, I don't like purchasing them just because most of the products I buy to show you guys, talk to you guys, use them. And like, let's say I buy this palette and a year from now, I want to use it in a tutorial, and because it's limited edition, which knowing Becca, they'll probably make it permanent. They always do that, but I don't know. I'm just never pulled to limited editions because it makes it hard for you guys to purchase them if I want to talk about this product in the future. So I actually have been planning on purchasing the Becca Moonstone highlighter by itself anyways, so I don't know. I'm just gonna pass on this. But again, love Becca. All the products I've tried for them I love, so it's not a brand thing, it's just a particular product thing. Now I couldn't do an anti-haul without talking about Kylie Cosmetics' new holiday collection. Like KKW Beauty, this is just a brand that she could come out with the most amazing and attractive products. Jeez Louise, I'm a mumbler! But she could come out with the most amazing products, which I think, just talking about the products, she has really stepped it up. They do look beautiful. But Kylie Jenner, I can't support her. I've heard too many stories of her being so rude and disrespectful to her fans, you know, going on Snapchat saying, oh, I love you guys so much, and then in person she's totally crappy if you're not in front of the cameras. Now, giving her the benefit of the doubt, I know she's like still a kid, you know, growing up in the public eye can't be easy. Nobody's perfect, so I understand that in too, but I don't know. I just feel like there's so many other brands out there that I could get similar products, shades, and I don't know. I just think she really needs to step up how she treats her fans and her customers, so I don't want to support her right now. That might change in the future. We'll see. Maybe she will change. Maybe she'll grow up a little bit. And if that happens, I'm more than open to trying some of her products. I didn't even tell you guys what's in the collection. So you have the Naughty palette, the Nice palette, which are both eyeshadow palettes. Then you have the Wet Set highlighter palette. The two lip sets, which were the Spice and Sugar, are actually sold out. And then you have the Red Velvet, which is just a red lip kit. Probably out of all of these, if I were to purchase one, I don't know. I know this is kind of the unpopular opinion. A lot of people have been preferring the Nice eyeshadow palette, but that Naughty palette, I really like those grays. I like that dark green. I like the red. I feel like I would genuinely use almost all of the shades in that palette. So if I were to purchase one, I'm team Naughty. Naughty girl. And the highlighting palette does look beautiful. However, I think that's a little overpriced, but I think $44 for the other two palettes is pretty in the market range. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna pass on all that. Like I said, if you love Kylie, if you disagree like with my reasoning, like that's okay. Like I'm not trying to persuade you to think like me. I'm just telling you like my thought process through it. Alright, next let's talk about a product from Benefit. They did just come out with a new Professional primer. However, it's the pearl version. So the original Professional was like the greenish mint color tube. This new one comes in a pink tube, and it's supposed to be very similar, but it's supposed to add illumination and kind of radiance and glow. It's $31, and I'm gonna pass on this just because I don't know, I did try the original Professional primer and it just broke me out and I just didn't really love it. I'm not crazy about Benefit's packaging. I don't know, it's just, I think it's cute and like I can see why other people like it, but me personally, the packaging and the branding doesn't pull me, like it doesn't attract me personally, so yeah, it's just a product I'm like, I'm just gonna pass on. Next, I wanna talk about the Stunna Lip Paint by Fenty Beauty. Now, I think this product will appeal to a lot of people, and I can understand why you would wanna buy this. If you're looking for a nice universal red, I think it's a gorgeous red. I think the packaging is beautiful, holy cow. The price is $24, which is kind of a lot, which that's one of the reasons I'm like, $24. And honestly, I just don't wear red lipstick very often anymore. I used to love it and wear it a lot, but I don't know, I'm not in a red lip phase anymore at the moment, so it's just not something that I would want to spend 24 bucks on. But like I said, I can see why people would buy it and like it and things like that. The last product I'm going to talk about is by Dose of Colors, which I can honestly say I've never tried any products by them. Another thing on my Christmas list that I told Jessie about is I did want to try out some of their liquid lipsticks, so we'll see if I get to try those, but they are coming out with a Winter Hues lipstick quad kit. The colors I think are absolutely gorgeous. I think I would love every single one. I think the packaging is neat. I think that they changed the shape of the actual lipstick is kind of cool. I think the price is right. However, I just don't find myself using lipsticks very often. I think they're hard to work with. And actually, I did venture out and try some lipsticks today. I used my Kat Von D Cathedral lipstick kind of on the outer portions, and then I did pop a little Myth by MAC in the middle to kind of give an ombre effect, which I had such a hard time applying my lipstick today. Like I'm picky and I just like a nice liquid lipstick wand. And because I have a hard time with lipsticks, I don't pick them up very often. So if I were to purchase this, I don't think I would pick them up very much. And yeah, they could be the best color in the world, but if I'm not inclined to use it, I won't use it very often and I won't get my money's worth out of it. So that's why I'm passing on that. Alrighty guys, so that's all the products I'm gonna be passing on so far for this video. As usual, the dogs are like running around playing, so if you're pitter patter, that's them. Like this video if you like this idea, if you want me to do more anti-hauls in the future, that way I know. If you've gotten to the end of this video, let's see, let's do a word this time. What should it be? Comment pumpkin pie. I know Thanksgiving's over, but I don't know, pumpkin pie just came into my mind. Side note, okay, comment down below, did anyone used to watch That's So Raven when you were younger, or like when it was popular? If you have, do you remember that guy? I think he was the assistant principal, but he would always spit when he talks. I mean, especially with his P's, he was like, and so you'd say like, pipe down, Polly, and eat your pudding, and like stuff like that. So, I don't know, just pumpkin pie reminded me of that. Alright guys, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to tune into my channel, and I will catch you in my next video.